Hi, my name is Lisa and I'm from Michigan. However, I'm currently living abroad in Qatar. My daughter is 4.5. I originally found Bridget after I posted something about my daughter online. So, some of the things that I had mentioned in the post was about how she often wanted to bother the people around her as a way of dealing with things like boredom. Um, Also, like different negative behaviors to get attention. I also noticed that she would have jealousy or control, like she wanted to be in control of other people, um, and cause conflicts between people, between her friends, for her little sister, things like that. Bridget quickly, when I shared this story with her and the things that I was experiencing, she quickly recognized that what was really going on was that my daughter didn't know how to control her emotions. She didn't know how to react when she felt a different each felt something, felt an emotion, right? And this realization that Bridget made is actually what originally drew me to her because it made so much sense. Okay. So during the program, we really had a lot of ups and downs. There were a lot of good days and bad days, but overall, our relationship between me and my daughter it really began to transform and improve. I started to see a desire in my daughter to be good. She would talk about good choices and talk about, how she was, you know, doing the right thing. And these were things I didn't notice in her before I started the program. She also, we also began to find solutions to daily life struggles that before my daughter probably would have just handled by acting out. Okay, she felt better that her struggles were being addressed and she was finding solutions to them so that they weren't struggles and problems for her anymore. And I was feeling better because, our relationship was transforming. She wasn't acting out anymore. So it was really a win win for both of us. And I think that throughout the program, we both noticed how it positively affected us. Now that the program is over, okay, I will say that we definitely have a better relationship. At the beginning, whereas we used to have 4 or 5 bad days a week, and it would be the whole day, probably now we have about 2 bad days a week. And even these bad days, it's not the whole day like before, it's just a moment. Okay. So, really, she's improved a lot over these 6 weeks. Um, the hardest part about the program being over now is sticking to it. So I'm trying my best to remind myself of how I'm supposed to handle different situations so that my daughter continues to get the support she needs. But I do feel like this program has given me the tools, okay, to implement these strategies. And I do believe that I've learned how to be a better parent. Okay? I feel like now the approach I have with my daughter, I'm teaching her and I'm preparing her for life and how to handle different situations when they arise. Whereas before, in a way that my parenting wasn't able to before. Okay, even though I had tried different methods, none of them I feel really gave me the tools that could bring me to this point until I met Bridget and I started this program. So thank you, Bridget, so much.